Hello Capricorn, this is your reading focusing on what lesson comes from this hurtful experience. Now, I want to say first of all that I noticed we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now, yes, it may not be in like kind of order, but I definitely, there is 100% there's progression that still feels incredibly important and honestly very symbolic here. Usually 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 is seen as a very, very powerful message of progression, alignment, balance, spiritual growth, and slowly moving towards a stable and successful chapter of life. It really is encouragement that even if things do feel extremely messy or overwhelming at the moment with that 5 of Wands, you are still moving forward and evolving through the experience. And really that the number synchronicity here really fits this reading perfectly, because to me this feels like someone who's been carrying a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure, a lot of emotional or even mental weight. But like despite everything, there is still progress here, there is still movement here, there is still growth here, and there is still something important being built underneath all of this. Now the spider card feels very important for me personally. Spider energy is connected to patterns, routines, patience, creation, and weaving your life together slowly over time. So I honestly feel this lesson may have forced you to look at the cycles that you've actually been stuck in, maybe constantly giving to everyone else, maybe constantly carrying responsibility, constantly being the dependable one, or constantly trying to hold everything together for everyone around you. Because the 4 of Wands and the Empress together feel like, they are very nurturing, very stable, very family orientated, and supportive. So this could absolutely connect to your home life, family responsibilities, relationships, work, children, or just simply being somebody that everybody leans on emotionally. The Empress, regardless of the gender, is extremely beautiful and nurturing energy, but everybody needs something from that Empress. Okay, it's everybody's very drawn and demands a lot from the Empress. So I feel part of the hurt here may have come from feeling emotionally, mentally or physically drained from always giving so much of yourself away. Then the 5 of Wands comes in and this feels like pressure building underneath everything. This feels like stress, this feels like conflict, this feels like being pulled in so many like multiple different directions, trying to manage everything at once, trying to keep the peace while internally you feel I believe overwhelmed. But what I love is the 6 of Pentacles sitting underneath the whole reading, because the deeper lesson here feels connected to balance. Learning that support cannot always be one-sided. Learning that you deserve help too. Learning that constantly overgiving, overworking or carrying everything alone is not suitable or what's the word? Not sustainable. Capricorns, I feel this experience has really taught you something really important about yourself. You are incredibly capable. You are extremely resilient. You know how to survive through difficult situations. You know how to keep everything going even under pressure. But I think the lesson here is understanding that being strong does not mean you must carry everything alone. The spider creates the web patiently and carefully, thread by thread. And I feel this reading's really showing you that you are slowly creating a new cycle for yourself now. One with more balance, one with more peace, one with more stability and more support. Not a life where you are constantly feeling responsible for everyone and everything, okay? But a life where your own well-being matters too. So yeah, I definitely I feel like the lesson from this hurtful experience is learning how to stop surviving only through pressure and responsibility, and really start creating a healthier balance between caring for others and caring for yourself. Because Capricorn, you are strong enough to carry it alone, but this reading feels like life is really teaching you that you're never meant to carry it alone, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day. Bye bye.